Oh, yes, sir. Welcome to Under the Hood Sports. I'm your host with the most, Johnny Hill. Hey, man, and if you don't know me, you should know me. I got a Under the Hood Sport original member here. He been rocking with me since day one, since I've been doing audio. Now he is messing with me today, man. This man is currently about to play for the USFL in Houston, man. My dog. Jakari Robinson, man. Jakari, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. How about you, man?
Man, we are doing great, man. But we're gonna talk about it right now, man. Okay, Jakari, we're gonna do this right quick. For the audience who don't know you, they are tripping, man, because you played at the University of Cincinnati, went to the University of Memphis, then you went to Bowling Green, had a stint in Canada, and now you're in the USFL, man. So we're gonna dive deep, bro. Okay, man. Coming from
For sure.
Cincinnati to University of Memphis and Bowling Green, went to Canada. What is the biggest takeaway going into this new chapter of your life playing in Houston in the USFL, man?
For me, I think the biggest takeaway is, man, just at the end of the day, just remembering that football is football, because it's like I was in the CFL, but like the backup nose guard I was going against every day was in the NFL for 8 years. Like
Mm,
my roommate, who was an offensive lineman, he was in the league for 9 years. Like, and just talking and just learning so much knowledge. Like the biggest takeaway for me, just knowing that football is football and just don't overthink no situation. You know what I mean? Like believe in yourself. Because you was sitting there watching film every day. And, he telling me like, man, you can play in the league. Like, and he telling us stories and stuff like that. So just remember that, man. Football is only a game. Just go out there and do what you do. The rest gonna take care of itself, and don't ever give up too. Because I was at Memphis. You already know what was going on.
hmm
Just turned out to not be a situation for me. Had
Yeah,
to get up out of there, got the Bowling Green, had to beat a waiver, missed the first 3 games due to eligibility waiver. So, just telling me to just keep going. The fact that I made it here, like, let me know, just don't give up. Just keep going for your dream. So
man. Okay, let's dive deep into this, man. Jakari, for the audience who don't know, man, you also is married. You got a nice wife, man, and you also got a beautiful daughter, bro. So, man, how much do they motivate you, man, to do what you do, man, every day?
I mean, it motivates me a lot. I mean, even from the jump, I mean, I was already motivated, hardworking person before,
Mhm.
but just having them, you know what I'm saying, it just gives me more of a push when I'm working out, doing what I do. Every time I want to give up, like they just pop up in the back of my head, and that's on top of the job I already got. So, it's motivating a lot, and I think it's mainly motivating for real because half the time I was putting in work, they was there with me. Like I remember I used to be working out in the field. Gabby used to be pushing the stroller down the yard lines, just trying to blow time while I was working out. And when I used to be getting on the practice field all the time, Rhythm used to be out there running around with me. So they mean a lot to me, and they done seen my grind. So it's not only what I'm saying, me doing what I got to do for them, but it's funny because they got expectations for me. Like we see you work, we know what you can do. Go do that to everybody else. So I love it for real.
Man, Kari, let's talk about this, bro. What type of player is the Houston Gamblers getting, man? What type of player they getting, man?
I think the biggest, mm, I'd say just somebody who have been at the ups, being a Cincinnati top 25, going to Memphis and rotating, just had the ups and the downs, man. I think they got somebody who gonna always be right there in the middle. I always been lately I've been trying to improve my consistency. You got somebody who gonna strive for consistency and do what they do. And no matter how bad of a game, no matter how good of a game, no matter what happens, I'm always looking to get better. So I think that's the biggest thing you got with me. And then on top of that, you just bringing a mentality to your O line. I feel like your center got to be the person. When you see your center on that, you're gonna want to be on that. So I feel like you got somebody who just gonna set the tone, do what you got to do. Go ahead and pull me first play. I'm gonna make that kick out block. We're gonna get explosive play. Gonna turn the game up from there. So somebody who ready to set the tone. But most importantly, I'm gonna have fun doing it, and I'm gonna make sure the people around me gonna have fun. So I'm excited to see where this goes.
For sure, man. Or you as a guy, I would like to also say you work extremely hard, man. You like your work ethic, even them days, man, that you was just rotating in at Memphis, bro. You always kept acting like a pro, man. You never made no excuses. You always had to in the hot tub, cold tub, whatever it was.
Facts.
Yeah, you just kept working. You were literally, I am a living witness, the last man to get up out the facility, man. So where does that hard work come from, man? Where did that come from, bro?
If we being honest, I'd probably say my granddad and my mom. My granddad loved work. He just died in December. He loved work so much he couldn't even retire. Like he was going to work every day in the factory, knowing that it was killing him. But he just got in that routine, and he just loved being able to provide for his people. Do he do that? I felt like he went out the way he wanted to. Like that man loved work, and then just watching my mom growing up, watching her work 2, 3 jobs, and even in high school when I was trying to blow, like, you go to this football camp, you can't get these shoes. You go to this camp, you ain't getting no clothes. I'm like, I don't even care. Just get me to the camps and I'm gonna do what I do. And she did that. And, that's a big reason of why I'm in the position I'm in right now. So I think them two just showed me hard work. Them two, I seen it every day. And then my biggest motivation outside of that was Ray Lewis. He always been my favorite athlete. And, I thrive to just I work and everyone. I was in elementary school running sprints in the front yard. Even though I was still a big boy, you couldn't tell for real. Doing push-ups, sit-ups, body weight squats, just doing whatever I can. And I'm like, I want to be strongest person ever, just be able to dog anybody. So my mom and granddad definitely led the way. Shout out to my grandma too, though, since I brought up. She did what she had to do too, but uncle too, brother, but and then now my wife and my daughter, but everybody played their part.
Man, Carl, you talk a lot about it, man, when we talked about it, like growing up in Bama, right? That Bama mentality, growing up in Bama, being in a trailer park and stuff like that, man. So, bro, to see where you have come from, right, to the position you are today, what what can you say, man? What can you say to the next generation of young brothers who coming out of Bama? What can you say to them?
I think the biggest thing, just regardless of what happened, just keep going. Because at the end of the day, something negative happened. It's just God testing your faith for real. So regardless of what happened, keep going. That's mainly all I can say because I feel like, I done conquered everything I done conquered and my book's still going. I'm nowhere near done. So I'm excited to see what my journey ends, but it got me this far already. So I just say just keep going. And number one, and this for anybody, just go hard, don't lose your confidence because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna truly believe in you until you believe in yourself. So you that guy on the field, eventually everybody else gonna feel it. You ain't gonna have to say nothing. So them two biggest things I say.
You talked about confidence, right? And I also would like to talk about not just confidence, but your whole swagger as an old lineman. You are really, if I want to be honest, the first old lineman I seen have a swagger about him, bro. And not just a swag on like dressing wise, but also a swag on the field being physical. Pancakes, you got a little swag to you, man. So where did that swagger come from, man? That little sauce you got, man.
I don't know. I think it just come for I've always been somebody who love football, but most importantly, the reason I started playing football because I like hitting people, and I always play O line growing up, but I feel like my main position was even now. I feel like if I'd have really been taught something on the D line, like who knows what I could have did on that side. But overall, I just like hitting people. And, even when I came to O line, I hated it at first, and then I realized O line is only fun when you dumping people. Literally, that's the only way
Mhm.
it gets fun. So it's like, nah, I simply strive for that, and it just makes it better for me since I'm 6'1". 90% of the people I play, like even unless they watch my film, 90% of the people I play, even then, they still gonna see me in person, be like, oh, he's short, he boom, he this, like I'm finna dog you, So just me being undersized and it just pushes me to like, okay, yeah, I'm 6'1", but you already know what's going to happen, So all that just pushes me to, just make sure that my presence is felt in general. So because I'm always getting overlooked every time, and I feel like that's another reason I'm here because I always keep finding a way to fight back from it. So at this point, I enjoy being counted out. So
For sure. Hey man, you know how we get down on Under the Hood Sports with goals, man, because I honestly feel if you don't have a goal, where you going? So, man, tell me something nice, man. 3 goals you got for yourself, Jakari. You know how we do, man.
3 goals. First, for my first goal, I got to put 2 and 1. Keep God first. Make sure family's straight. No, that's number one. Because that's, what I'm saying, even with football, man, football is a game. Like, it's real life going on outside of this. People dying, all that. So keep God first, make sure family's straight. Goal number 2, of course, first team all USFL off the rip. I gotta be, even if I don't make first team, like I want people to watch the USFL games and be like, yeah, regardless of what happened, this dude, like, who is this guy? So just keep making a name for myself is number 2. Because regardless of first team or not, people getting signed. You know what I mean? So just ball out, do what I do. And of course, rule number 3 would be, keep going to the next level. You know what I mean? So put it on tape and, just wait on that call. Somebody gonna call, need a center, guard, or whatever else, I can do it all. So I think them are my 3 biggest goals: family, God, then putting it on tape, doing what I gotta do, and then keep elevating, take it to the next level. And that's even NFL call or boom, I do a trial or something. They want me to do 1 more year. It don't matter. Just doing, I done made it this far. At this point, they gonna see me. They gonna know my name. So do whatever it takes to make sure that when they call me, yeah, they ready to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, come sign this contract, get ready for training camp. So
For sure. Man, well, that's Under the Hood Sports. This is another hit with my dog Jakari, man. Much love and success to you, bro. Hey, man, thank you for coming on. Hey, man,
appreciate you.
can't wait to see you in the USFL, man. Hey, first team, man. First team.
First team for real.
First team.